YouTube fam? Happy Saturday. No, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone has had an amazing day. And what a great way to end off our Sunday than with making a cake. My husband wanted something sweet, so I decided I would make a lemon cake. I've already started. I've already started. So what we're gonna do, if you have, now this cake can be made two ways. We can do an easy peasy way, but we're gonna take some, we're gonna add some stuff. We're gonna do our own things. You can use a lemon box cake mix, or you can use a cake flour. Depending on what you decide to use. But what we're going to use, because I didn't have enough of my cake flour, I love using the Swanson cake flour. I didn't have enough to make my cake, but what I did have is I had 2 boxes of lemon cake. 2 boxes of lemon cake. So what I did is I went ahead and poured it in this bowl. What I love to do for my cakes is I love whether it's a box cake, whether it's a cake that I'm making from scratch, and technically we're kind of going to be making this from scratch. Whether it's a box cake, whether it's a cake that we're making from scratch. I love, once I incorporate all of my dry ingredients, I love to take my blender and I just love to kind of get it mixed. This is like taking it through your sifter and sifting it, but I love doing this because to me it incorporates more air into the flour. Good morning. How's everybody doing? So what I'm doing right now is I'm showing you the ingredients that I'm using, and what I'll be using is 1 cup of buttermilk, and what I was showing you was I didn't have buttermilk, so I had to make my buttermilk. I took 1 cup of heavy cream and 1 tablespoon of distilled vinegar. I mixed it and I let it sit. I'm going to be using 1 teaspoon of lemon extract, 1 teaspoon of butter extract. I'm going to use a half of a lemon, the juice, 2 sticks of unsalted butter, room temperature, 3/4 of a cup of evaporated milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 5 eggs, room temperature. I always use large eggs. And so what I'm doing right now is I've already added the 2 sticks of room temperature unsalted butter, and I've added about a half a cup of the evaporated milk. I'm getting it mixed, and now I'm adding the rest of the evaporated milk. Gonna mix that up, and then I'm gonna begin to incorporate my eggs. You want to do your eggs one at a time. Crack your egg, put it in, and get it mixed up very well. And you're just gonna do that for each egg. We don't want to dump everything in. This is not a dump cake. This is not a child's cake. We are making a real cake. We are making a very decadent, delicious cake. And so you want to take your time and, oh my God, it's a lot of steps. But you want to bust in cake, right? You want people to be like, oh my God, you made this? And they're looking at you like, she know good and well she didn't make this. She must have had somebody buy this. Or she must have bought it from Walmart. So make sure that you take your time. Make sure all of your ingredients are room temperature. And I'm telling you, you're going to make a beautiful cake. And so what you see here now is I took half of the lemon and I'm squeezing the juice in. I know I should have taken the lemon and went ahead and squeezed the juice beforehand and made sure I got all the seeds out. But you know, sometimes we just be trying to, So anyways, I made sure I got all of the seeds out, got all of the juice out. And now what I'm going to do is make sure I get that incorporated in well. So, and don't feel like, oh my God, I'm going to overmix my cake. You are not going to do that. So now you see me adding my extracts. Remember, it's 1 teaspoon of each one. And I'm going to make sure that I get that blended well as well. And then I'm going to add in my heavy cream. And I want you to notice the texture of the cake is going to change. It is going to become very silky. You see that? You see how it changed? It becomes very silky, very smooth, very, very rich. Do you see that? I want you to see that because the batter changes. That's exactly why I love using buttermilk. Buttermilk will take a dead cake and bring it to life. Yes, you can use buttermilk for chocolate cakes, any cake you want to use it for. And as my channel progresses, I'll show you. And what I'm doing here, which is very important to me, I'm folding in more air. And now I'm spraying my pan, and I'm going to get my batter in, and you're going to see me tap it. I tap it a few times, but you only see me tap it once because I'm ensuring that there is no air bubbles in my cake. You don't want to cut your cake and there's a hole in your cake. And so that's what the tapping is. I'm going to put it in the oven at 350 for about 38 to 40 minutes. All right, guys, so my lemon cake is done. As you can see, it is nice and fluffy. It rose perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and flip it, put it in the cake pan. I have already made my icing. This is cream cheese, confectionate sugar, the other half of the lemon, the fresh lemon I used. I squeezed it, all of it, and a half of a capful of lemon extract, and blended it. Once it's cooled, I'm going to go ahead and ice my cake. So the cake is done. Isn't it beautiful? Look at how that knife is just gliding through that cake. Oh my goodness, this cake, you guys, was so moist. It was so fluffy, and it was so good. And if you had smell-o-vision, it smelled amazing. Oh my goodness. The lemoniness, I know that's not a word, but the lemoniness flavor and smell, aroma that was in my kitchen, in my house. Oh my goodness. Amazing cake. Just want you to see it. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your likes, for your comments, for your shares. To my new subscribers, hey y'all. Thank you so much for joining the family. If you're not a subscriber, but you keep coming back, go ahead and click that subscribe button and join the family. I have some great things coming. And look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It is so, look at it. It is so moist. It is so fluffy. Oh my goodness. And see, I was getting ready to eat it, but oh yeah, I got to record this. So I want to thank you guys so much. I love you. Looking forward to the next time. Bye.